ಹಾಯ್ ಹಲೋ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್. ನಾನು ಭಾಗ್ಯಸಿದ್ದಪ್ಪ. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದೇ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಗಮನ ಸೆಳೆದಿದೆ. ಇದೀಗ ಗುಜರಾತಿನ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೀಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಹೆಸರೇನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆಪ್ತವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಟೈಟಲು ರಾಯರು ಬಂದರು ಮಾವನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಟೈಟಲಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಜರಾತಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡಕ್ಕೆ ಡಬ್ಬಾಗಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಟೀಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಿಂಜಲ್ ರಾಜ್ಪ್ರಿಯಾ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್, ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸರ್ ತುಷಾರ್ ಸಾಧು, ಇವರು ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ನಾಯಕಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಾಯಕ ನಟರು. ಎಸ್, ಐ ನೋ ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಕನ್ನಡ, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ವಿತ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯೂ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಸೊ I have heard that you have learned some word. Can you just share with us?
I would start with ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಿಂಜಲ್ ರಾಜ್ಪ್ರಿಯಾ.
ಸೂಪರ್ ಸರ್. ನೀವು?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ತುಷಾರ್ ಸಾಧು. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಸೂಪರ್.
ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಗುರು.
You have learned something about like
yes, I have learned something especially about the Bangaloreans. Bangalore ಮಸ್ತ ಇತ್ತಲಿ ಅಪ್ಪ. I like the slang. Bangalore masta ittale appa.
Super. We didn't feel that when you were pronouncing Kannada, you have learnt with difficulties. We didn't feel that. Anyhow, welcome to Bangalore. And congratulations. Your film is going to be released. And this, do you know anything about this title, Rayaru bandaru mavana manege? It is in Kannada. It is a very well-known title in Kannada. It is one of our legendary actor Vishnuvardhan sir's movie. And we have a song. I'll just say two lines. Can you just repeat it?
Yes.
ರಾಯರು ಬಂದರು ಮಾವನ ಮನೆಗೆ ರಾತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು. ರಾಯರು ಬಂದರು ಮಾವನ ಮನೆಗೆ ರಾತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Let's do it one more time.
Yes. ರಾಯರು ಬಂದರು ಮಾವನ ಮನೆಗೆ ರಾತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು. It's about moon, Chanda Mama. Yeah, it's a famous song in Kannada also. Right. So I think for a Kannada audience, this title will be a little closer.
Yes.
So can you just tell us about your movie and your characters? And this movie is, by looking the posters, we thought that it's a love story or a marriage story. What it is exactly?
It is basically a film which is obviously a family drama, but it is and it starts from a love story, and there is a marriage story. But the setup, if you see, the girl is ahead and the boy is peaches. So usually in our tradition, when a girl leaves her parents' home to go and stay with her husband, in this film we are showing the other way around, where she candidly asks the fiance to shift to her own house. And we are precisely, we are not trying to change the culture, we are not trying to change the tradition, but it is very beautiful story which relates to the emotion of a girl. What she feels when she leaves her house. So basically a man for the first time gets to know what it is to be like in another family. And I'll also, before I pass it on, I think I'll also tell about my character. My character's name is Anal. Anal in Gujarati means fire.
Okay.
So she's full of fire, she's full of life, she's kind of fierce, very clean at heart, and she goes she goes all bananas to go and express her feelings about Siddhant. His character name is Siddhant. And yes, the rest is in the film, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy it. Especially a lot of women and girls are going to connect to it, because it is also relatable to the generation today.
Yes.
And it also talks about the values and understanding the emotion of the other person.
Yes, Tusharji, how do you feel about this storyline? It is like a ulta what is in there in actual tradition. So how do you feel?
Every girl will need a husband like me, like the character in the film. Because generally after marriage, girls go to boy's house. Now in this film, boy goes to girl's house to understand the feeling. not to become ghar jamai. He is very rich person and the girl is from middle class, but he doesn't have any money problem. But she proposes that why don't you come to my home? And my name is Siddhan, so I follow my principles that I want to change the society somewhere around, or people should understand what is the right society or something. So she told me that why don't you come to my home? You are a news personality, so you should do this. So I thought that, and I decided, let's go and understand what girl feels after going Sasural, in-laws home. Yeah.
You want to give any message to the boys out there on your experience in the film?
I think
like if anyone wants to go to the girl's house in real life, so what they can be, what should be their mindset and all?
You should
cooperative with their father-in-law.
You just follow what girls doing at in-laws house, and yeah, but it's very tough. Girls do so much adjustment after coming boys' house. I felt that in this film, so I think you will see in this film, and I think in the world, wherever you go, every girl goes to boys' house. So I think this is the universal subject, and people will love it.
I would say that especially it is going to be very much relatable to those families where there would be a slight difference of opinion or not so good kind of an atmosphere like in the house. But if they watch the film, they will see it is all about passing that message to all the men out there that you should just step into the shoes for once and see, because there are so many things that change when you leave the house. And how accommodating the family needs to be, and how accommodating a girl needs to be. It's not like a girl can just because coexisting is also cooperation and adjustment on both the ends. So I think that is actually a very beautiful message.
Yeah.
Of the film.
And that's why the subject of the film is this only. Every girl will show to their father, their brother, their husband, because you asked that so many girls have these problems.
Yes.
So this film will say everything about it.
Yeah, and I am sure that when the patrons watch the film and when they're leaving the theatre, I think all the men will end up loving their wives more.
This film you recommended to boys, girls, parents, or everyone?
Everyone.
Especially for
everyone.
boys?
Yes, it's for everyone.
For everyone. Actually.
See, basically it's entertainment first of all. So there so much comedy there because everything is reverse. So people will love this because it's a comedy. But at the same time, we are showing that there are so many problems also for girls. So this way, I think people will love it.
And for men, of course, it's a message. But for women, it's a relatability. For girls, it's a relatability because when we see very less real problems of women on the screen that you relate to, that okay fine, I want to go and watch a film but I have to cook for my family, so I cannot do. So certain daily nuances like that, I think all the women are going to love that. Oh ye meri kahani hai, this is my story, like that.
So whose the idea of dubbing in Kannada and to release in Kannada, whose idea is this?
Basically it was
actually my friend is from Bangalore, and we used to talk about the cinemas, the Karnataka cinema, Gujarat cinema, and we are 12-13 years old friends, so he always inspired me to do good cinema, and suddenly we talked, and he told me it's a nice subject. So I told him that should we release Pan India? Okay. So he told me you should try it because nowadays content is the king and language is like no barrier. So me and my producers discussed about it, and they told us let's start then. Then I talked with him. So they also supported us a lot, and then we did research and we met this Shalini Arts. Jack Manjunath sir ko. So they are releasing this film. So they supported us, and after that we got to know about all the PRO people and the team, and now we are doing properly promotion and everything, so that Karnataka people know that our film is coming.
So one question, why Kannada audience have to watch your film? Not only Kannada audience, the generally I'm asking, why
I told
they have
you
to watch your film?
that this subject is universal. We thought that when content is good, then nowadays, because of OTT platforms, we see Spanish subjects, Japanese, Korean dramas and everything. We see everything. So this content relatable to everyone, not only the Karnataka people, but it's a if you go to Germany, Spain, so all the girls goes to boy home. So that's why we decided let's open the borders from Gujarat, and this is our first trial. Actually, first Gujarati film is trying this, and we dubbed this film in Karnataka. So because we had a few friends and few people, we know them. That's why we decided first Karnataka.
So you're coming here, you know anything about Kannada industry? You have met anybody here, or in Bangalore you have roam
so
around?
I have a distant relative here.
Okay.
She stays in Bangalore. I've been to the city before, and I love the city vibe. Masta itli. What is that? Masta itli appa. Actually, for real, because the weather is very good. The people are very warm, and I love the food here. I literally do. And in fact, yesterday also we were talking that irrespective of however big metro IT hub Bangalore would be, but it has the sense of home.
Yes.
So we went to CTR yesterday for the dinner, and on the way back home we thought that let's walk. Let's not take a cab, and we walked back on the streets, and you know it did not feel that we are into some other city. It felt very much home.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, I wanted to ask you that have you watched any Kannada movies?
Yeah, I see every film in cinema, and recently I saw Kantara last.
Kantara. Okay.
Then Kantara, and Vikrant Rona, then KGF 2, and all the films I saw first day, first show. So I'm big fan of Karnataka films now.
Okay.
After KGF, I became very big fan. I used to watch films like the Vishnu Vardhanji sir की जो film थी, then Dr. Puneet Rajkumar sir जो है, उनकी films we did see films, but nowadays more South films are coming to Gujarat. Before that it was not coming, but now all the films are coming, so we can see in cinema. Yeah.
What about you? Have you seen any Kannada films?
Yes, Kantara actually, in fact, I watched it thrice in the theatre.
Oh,
because once I usually I go to watch films by myself, and then I loved it so much. Then I pulled a few friends and I went, and then I pulled my family and I went. But it was a beautiful, beautiful film. Of course, all the big hits have reached us, and we are so much privileged to watch all those films on the screen. And that is what I love. I think the best thing about releasing a Gujarati film in Kannada is that if the content is good, you know, it is more relatable to, then language is an add-on. Like, I would so we were just talking that the next film we should, like, whenever we do the next film in Kannada, we want to do the dub on our own. Because it's basically the emotion stays the same. And if the content is binding all of us together, it's a great opportunity on Indian cinema.
You have any idea to act in Kannada films?
No, now I always wanted to, because see, I always root for good content. I watch a lot of Bengali films also, a lot of Marathi films, a lot of Telugu films, lot of content. But the content is good, I am in for the project. But now that because VarPadharavoSaavdhan is also releasing in Kannada, I think the language learning process is very interesting for us, and we
are learning Kannada language from morning.
Okay.
yes, but yeah, it is a good experience.
Okay, your team is new to Kannada audience, so what do you want to say to people that film is going to be released, they have to watch the movie, so you want to say anything for audience?
Actually, in Gujarat, we see the Book My Show, and we see all the shows are full in Kannada language, Karnataka. So you guys are really appreciating the cinema, you enjoy the cinema. Films are like culture here. So that's why it inspired us, and we made a good film, good subject film. So please do watch. We are releasing our film Rayaru, bandaru, mavana, manege on 7th July. So please go and watch and support us. Thank you.
Yes. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Hello people, namaste. Our film is releasing on 7th of July, and it is a very unique concept. More than anything, why we want you guys to watch the film is we want to know what you honestly feel about the film. So do go and watch. You can now we all live in the era of social media. You can tag us, you can post your comments, your reactions on it, that how do you find the film, so that in future we know how to and what to present to you. And we really feel very privileged and honored to be releasing our film in Kannada. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice talking to you, Tushar.
Same here.
And Kinjal. And I'm proud that you are learning Kannada from morning. And we are expecting that from next film you dub your role,
Yes.
maybe in Kannada.
Cross me, baby.
ಎಸ್ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ತುಷಾರ್ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತು ಕಿಂಜಲ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಂಡಂತಹ ಮಾತುಕತೆ. ಸೊ ರಾಯರು ಬಂದರು ಮಾವನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಯೂನಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊಸೆ ಮದುವೆಯಾಗಿ ಅತ್ತೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರ ಜೀವನ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಬಟ್ ಅಳಿಯ ಏನೋ ಮಾವನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟು. ಸೊ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದಿಷ್ಟಾಗಿತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮಾತುಕತೆ.